What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Chris, aka the Water King, coming at you for another Duel Bros video. And today we got the Seven Maidens theme deck versus the CCOdal theme deck. This is going to be fun. Now, Anish, he chose the Water Light one, and I got the Cosmic and Light one. So we were trying not to do type advantage matchups because it just seems a little unfair in theme deck battles because type advantage is so strong and the theme decks are so not so strong besides their one big card. So here we go with our theme deck battles number 2. Again, this is a best of 1, and I got the cards right in front of me. I don't have all of the theme deck cards memorized from native, but I have a pretty good idea of stuff, and we are rolling to see who goes first. I'm pretty sure I went first again this time. I think I was on a hot streak today with my die rolls. He rolled for me. I'll take it. I'll take it. He should have let me roll. If you've ever played against me, you know I can't roll for crap. Okay, so we're cutting it up right now. So I'm very interested to see what the Water Light deck has in store for us because typically water theme decks have been pretty good because of the extra draw power they allow. So we'll just see what happens. When I briefly looked through the Seven Maidens deck before we shuffled up and started playing, I was not too impressed with what I had. Basically, what you're about to see is about all I got, right? The Chipapus, the Ghost Rabbit. It has Invisible, and if a rabbit foot is within eyesight, this beastie ignores the effects of flying. The next light artifact you contract with an aura cost of 1 or 2 enters the arena awakened is its power. And if a caster looked at a page from the top of their spellbook this turn, this attack deals plus 20 damage. So he counters with rabbit. So I immediately I'm like, whoa. So this is rabbit on rabbit crimes. I don't know how I feel about this. Okay, he also gets a Terra out. That's very, very strong. 8 extra damage in theme deck battles is crazy. And so I use Rabbit's power to be able to play Sam's Rabbit Foot. And then I want to look at the top of my spell book. And I think I say a 2 aura there and a Kanotila, I think is what it is. Yeah, a Kanotila. So I think I put the 2 aura on top or the Kanotila on top. It doesn't really matter. The Kanotila is very, very unimpressive. So right off the bat, I'm seeing Anish has Ossiok and Chipapus the Ghost Rabbit, 2 invisible beasties. I can already tell you I have nothing in my deck to deal with invisible beasties, so I didn't really know how I was gonna handle that because invisibility is so strong, you know. So I don't really know what to do from this point besides just try. Hopefully I can out damage him. So I play 2 more rabbits in the hopes that maybe he doesn't have more beasties to counteract my damage. So I only did 20 to him. You know, it's okay. Yeah, he plays a water aura. Now, let's see what Anish does. I believe he ramps up pretty fast after he gets going. It was tough. I remember it was tough for me. So he plays the Spiteful Mermaid of Pyramid Lake. So place a page with trap from your spellbook face down under a beastie or artifact you control. So that's a pretty good effect. It allows him to search his deck. That does 2 things. One, it pulls a card out that he probably wants out of his deck under a beastie onto the field already, and it gets rid of stuff for him to draw in that deck. So very, very good, especially for a theme deck. And the arena attack is the first attack an opposing caster declares each turn must target a beastie or artifact you control with a face down page under it, if able. So Um, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think we did this the whole time. Um, so that is interesting. Um, but to be honest, it didn't really make a difference for me. It just didn't. So he swings 40 at me. My go. So I'm sitting here thinking, like, what am I gonna do? We are discussing uh, a different page, I believe, that has nothing to do with this. Oh no, we were adjusting the lighting in the room because I was noticing that it was starting to get a little dimmer. Now it's pretty bright. So we went ahead and closed the blinds a little bit more because that was a little too bright. So I went ahead and played my aura for the turn, and as you can see, I got my upside down beastie. Like, I don't care. Yeah, and we do. Unfortunately, the arena effect of the Spriteful Mermaid I did not do, and a niche missed as well. I should have had to attack the Aussie. Oh, actually, I can't because the Ossiok is invisible. So, never mind. We're good. We're good, everybody. I can't attack an invisible beastie. Um, so he plays Maximum Ascension. So Maxinu, whatever. I'm done. Till the end of this turn, each time a non-token water beast is declared as an attacker or defender, create an Orca token. So he attacked with the Ossiok and the mermaid, so he created 2 tokens. So in the theme deck battles, even 2 small token beasties are good. And I just quick read her. Probably should have took another second to read her. And so I'm sitting here trying to decide what I want to do. I think so they got 30 LP. Those tokens. Cosmic Light. So I can give my rabbits plus 20/20. That's right, plus 20/20. And then I kill 2 of those tokens because the tokens come in with 30 LP, 20 damage. So, and then I do 40 at him because of the Mother's Constellation or Nature's Constellations, and you can track that page at any time. The unfortunate thing is now his 1 rabbit gets plus 20 damage and plus 20 LP, and because it's until the end of the next turn. He plays another mermaid. Very, very annoying. The mermaid is fairly annoying. He's shuffling up. Oh, get that next chapter back in there. As you can see, the light in the room is kind of, my camera is trying to adjust because the sun is setting, and we're using, like I said in the last video, where we use a lot of natural light for these videos. So he plays another trap under another invisible beastie. I don't even know what that trap is. I think it was sudden rainfall, potentially. And then so he just swings at me. Oh, and I got confused about how much damage he said. I accidentally did an extra 50. Alright, now he passes to me. So now I'm in a precarious spot. He has 4 beasties and 2 traps. No idea what those traps are. Native had introduced a lot of interesting traps that will flip face up when you just attack. Um, but so far, I'm not activating any traps. So I don't really know what's going on. At any point, I feel like those traps are gonna get me. So, but the only thing I can do is just attack my rabbits, right? The cosmic and light deck really, uh, they didn't really seem to care that much about it. To be honest, it's 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 fairly weak. It might be one of the weakest theme decks I've seen that they've ever produced. And it does another 70 at me. And at this point, I'm essentially just going through the motions, hoping that I can draw something that could help me get out of this situation. But I looked through the deck before, and I don't really think there is. I think I just have to, I don't know, have to hope for a misplay by a niche. Um, and I just gave an audible what for since you guys the gameplay audio. I was very confused. Oh, okay. I finally drew the Canatila, and what you call it? We both agreed that it would be okay for me to contract it for one cosmic as if I was wearing fairy rings, because otherwise I would never be able to get to play that card because there's not a forest aura in this deck. So just another reason of why I say they didn't care about this deck at all. Um, and then like even its arena effect is not good. So I played Vision Quest so I could search for the seven maidens because she is a beastie deity and she's invisible and she's the biggest beastie I got, and I'm trying to catch up in damage. And and so you know this is a very very interesting scenario. So he plays Kamugwi. Kamugway the Copper Maker is a very strong card. It also can backfire on its user, but he creates three. He creates a token, a water token for each water aura page in the arena. So he has three water aura. So he created three tokens. There was some confusion. I've talked to some people about whether it was all water aura based because there's no token aura pages in the wording. Kind of confused people, but that is it's a future proofing type deal just in case they come out with an aura token generator. So right now in my head I'm thinking, okay, what am I gonna do? He has Ocean out, so Kamugwa swinging for 30. Okay, every time Kamugwa attacks, he creates more tokens, and then um, I don't have anything that can really deal with Kamugwi. I would like to draw two off of killing Kamugwi, but my seven maidens won't kill him. He'll just create more tokens, and I'll just put him farther ahead. And my rabbits won't kill him, and then he'll swing back and kill my rabbits because they only have 30 LP. So as you can just see, I've been truly outpowered by the water and light deck. It is in this scenario. I'm completely getting swept. Anish, he got the Wrath of the Skinwalker deck the last time, and now it is this is just I guess what I guess what I get, right. Um, I just swung to face, and there's really not much I can do in this scenario. I think in a normal game I probably would just surrender because uh, I've lost. But this is for you guys, right? This is for you guys, and we're gonna play it out. And so he played a trap under Kamugwi, and that was just another thing I didn't want to see. I was getting confused myself by the tokens, so condense them down. I'm not playing Beast of Boost Go, so he moves Kamugwi to make sure that I can see that trap. And he's pretty much forcing my hand into attacking Kamugwi. I pretty much just have to swing with my invisible rabbit and to Kamugwi, just deal with. I'm gonna have to make tokens. Luckily, they cannot be the tokens that Kamugwi creates cannot be used as defenders, but it doesn't really matter because he plays Water Spirit Offerings, and Water Spirit Offerings is a very good card. If a liquid water is within eyesight, you may contract a full moon, lake, ocean, raining, or river terror page from any place. For each full moon, lake, ocean, raining, or river terror page in the arena, return target beastie to its owner's chapter. So it says for each terror page in the arena. So he just put a third one in the arena. So now he can choose 3 different beasties. And he chose one of my fatigued rabbits, and I was like, no, sir. Come on, if we're gonna play, let's play real. Pick the 2 awakened ones to prevent me from doing more damage. It's just 20 damage, but we're all about making the correct moves. And I think that always helps, people is when you make the correct moves. So I finally awaken my aura. He gets my beasties back at, and then he created 3 more tokens because I did attack Kamugwi swing back, and because that was a spell, that wasn't a trap. The attack did go through, and that's another reason why I was like, you want to do the awakened rabbits. So I play 7 maidens again, and I'm just gonna replay my rabbits. That's really all I can do. It just prevents more damage. And so I don't, I'm really in a pickle here. And so I'm sitting here, I'm debating on what to do because, I can't really kill Kamugwi. So I just hit him for 20, and then another 20. So not really hitting that hard. I think I pretty much resigned myself to the loss at this point. I only have 460 LP left. Now he's moving traps back under. Kamugwi, now I'm afraid to attack Kamugwi again. He's just going to do another Water Spirit Offerings on me. I don't know. Did another 30. Now he has 120 tokens. This is going to be over next turn. And then a 100 with the rest of his beasties. I got 1 turn left. And that's pretty much wrapped up this. This one was kind of a landslide this way. But that's what that's what I was mentioning, at the beginning of the video is, these theme decks, there's typically 1 or 2 standouts, and then the rest are just kind of, and they normally have like 1 really, really overpowered card, and then they try to combo the rest of the deck with other cards that synergize with that main card. The Cosmic and Light deck, 1 out of 10, I'm gonna have to rate it a 1. It is terrible. It is just terrible. It was not, if I just feel like if a new player got a hold of this deck and tried to learn how to play with that deck, I feel they would not get a good representation of the game. And that's just my opinion. But if they were to get a hold of this Water and Light deck, on the other hand, I think they would have a great time. It seems to be a lot a lot better synergy, and you can actually do some stuff. Whereas with this Cosmic and Light deck, I'm just doing 1 damage, or I'm just doing 20 damage with the rabbits and the Canotila. It's just, this is not a very optimized deck. The 7 maidens is also kind of a weird card, not my favorite, but this was fun. You got to see the power of Kamugwi. I did end up killing Kamugwi eventually. I drew 2, but at that point, the damage has already been done. And he got his CC Oodle out. So And I think I'm about to point out that he should have attacked with CC Odal first. Yeah, and that's what we're going over right now. And so, boom, that was game. And that was just a rough matchup for me. But let's get on to this next match. Peace, guys. It's not a big deal. Your boy doesn't got to win every time. Sometimes you pick the wrong deck. That again. Thank you guys for watching, and that's all. Peace.